make your own opinions, and hi beauties, today I'm trying out the new Face Safe Foundation from Tarte. This is the box here, and I'll show you guys the product. This is what the bottle of Face Safe looks like. This is supposed to be a relaunch of the Shape Tape Foundation. You guys probably remember last year when Tarte launched the Shape Tape Foundation, and it was an epic fail. I actually never tried that foundation. I never even swatched it in store. I literally just looked the other way because I was disappointed. Tarte is a brand that I've loved for a long time, and Tarte actually had deeper shades. Even though they were not super deep, they had deeper shades at a time where brands like Too Faced didn't. It's a year later, they launched this new version. I do forgive the brand for what happened last year. While I'm talking, I'm just going to apply this foundation. I have the shade 53G. Did I prime my face? I forgot to prime my face. Okay. Cute. Cute. I'm just going to do this side, I guess, without a primer. And I'm going to blend this out. So basically what I was saying is that if a brand or somebody does something that rubs you the wrong way or you don't agree with it, I 100%, 175% think that you should, you know, protest if you want to and take that stand. When Too Faced first launched the Born This Way foundation, yeah, I actually didn't buy it for almost a year because when they first launched it, they didn't have any of the deeper shades available in store. It was only up to like honey or like, you know, one of those type of caramel type of shades. And I never bought that foundation until like a year later because I was upset about that. I felt like it wasn't fair, it wasn't right. I noticed that they started working with Jackie Aina, and this was before her foundation launch. This was actually like some lip swatches that she had done with them, and I felt like, okay, maybe they're being more inclusive, and you know, I kind of decided to try out the foundation then. So I do believe that you should boycott and you should you know, take a stand take a stand against things that are not fair, that are just, I think the shade is a pretty good match, and I think once it dries down it will actually match me a lot better. I'm just gonna do my contouring and stuff. I definitely do think it's very important to boycott and protest things that you're not for, you don't believe in, and you don't stand for, like Gucci or whatever the situation is. But I do also think that you should it should be from your own emotions and your own feeling, and not from what someone else is telling you to do or someone else's opinion, because you never know why someone is truly canceling something else. And you know, it could be something personal, it could be something that has nothing to do with what you think the real issue is, and that person probably doesn't like that brand for some reason. At the end of the day, I think that you should do things that you want to do and not based on what other people are telling you, not based on what other people are, you know, making you feel like you need to do. Make your own opinions, and you know, make your own decisions and your own judgments, and really look at the whole situation, you know, as a whole. Yeah, I'm just gonna blend out my nose contour. I've been going ham with the nose contour lately. Like, I'm going to add a little bit of the Huda Beauty concealer. It's a little thicker, and it's going to give me a little bit more coverage. I'm using the RCMA powder to set under my eye and everywhere that I applied concealer. So far, I really love the finish of this foundation. I'm going to bronze up my face with the Guerlain Bronzer in number 9. Speaking of bronzers, can we get more bronzers in 2019 for deeper skin tones? Like, this is something that I know Benefit is coming out with some deeper Hoola bronzers, which these are all things that I feel like are part of inclusiveness. Like, yes, a brand may have foundation shades that are for deeper skin tones, but do you have bronzers for me? Do you have blushes for me? Like, do you have other products that can work for me? And a lot of the times that's not the case. I'm going to use this blush from the Covergirl Full Spectrum palette. So now that the focus is having 50 shades of foundation, a lot of brands will put out 50 shades of foundation, but then they won't have a bronzer or contour powder that I can use. So that's the case with a lot of brands, high-end and drugstore, and I think that's a problem. You know. I'm gonna just do a little bit of sienna in my lower lash line. So I finished off my makeup, and this is what the foundation is looking like. I think it looks really good so far, so I'm going to wear it and see how I like it for the rest of the day. And yeah, so I'm going to wear it and see how I like it for the rest of the day. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. So the Tarte Face Tape Foundation says it is full coverage, which I do think it is pretty full cover. It's a medium to full cover build. It says it's a matte finish, which the finish is definitely matte, but it's a comfortable matte. It's not super drying. I don't know how long it's going to stay matte on me, so I'm going to wear it out some more to see how long this lasts. The finish is flawless, natural, and matte, which I just said. Yeah, so I will let you guys know my thoughts on this foundation once I'm done wearing it. It's been 2 hours of me wearing the foundation. It still looks amazing, and it's really matte. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like so far. Really love it. Hello. So I'm sitting like this because the light is directly above me, and I know I probably look ridiculous, but it's 3 hours. Well, it's been 4 hours since I've been wearing the foundation. I am editing a video, that's why I have in one AirPod, and I'm drinking an energy drink. This is from Celsius. I love these, they're really good. So I drink these when I need some energy. It's only 10 calories. I'm currently editing this, what is this called? A Sephora haul. Boogers, boogers! Boogers, let's hide those boogers. I got it. Yeah. So yeah, so foundation still looks really good right now.
Mommy,
and
I got the papers to write so you can write something.
Cool.
I got the papers to write.
Coolness. Hey guys, just still editing my video, and I want to order a mirror on Amazon, but I'm not really sure. I'm trying to debate. Alright, so it's 8:12 right now, so it's been 6 hours of me wearing the foundation, and it still looks really good, you guys. Like, I have oily combination skin, so usually I get really oily on my forehead and my T-zone, but it still looks pretty good. I'm just gonna dab off my forehead a little bit. There's nothing on this brush, but I'm just gonna like dab off like oil. But yeah, it looks really good. This is my final wear test hour. I completely forgot I was testing out this foundation, but here I am. I'm about to go to bed because it is super late. It is definitely my bedtime, but I want to show you guys one last time. Right now you can see it's a little bit more shiny in my T-zone where I usually get oily. Besides that, it's still holding on really well. I ate food. It still is pretty intact around my mouth, and it is just a really nice, it actually gives a really nice coverage, and the color did oxidize to match me, because earlier I wasn't sure, but it did, the color did end up oxidizing, and it does match really well. I'm gonna use this little beauty blender to take away some of that oil, and I feel like it still looks pretty good once I take away the oil. So yeah, okay, Tarte. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take off my makeup because it's time for me to go to bed. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Bye.